Good morning. Assalamu alaikum. Kamu talibu. Kamu está. And what's happening, bro? This is MUSAU MattmeachamJR signing in on Earth. I noticed that it's amazing that my viewership has doubled. Now it has almost tripled. The thing about it is, I'm excited. A reason why I'm excited is because now I know what to do. I'll read from my books. The thing is, I do have a series, and it's called Infinitive is Relative. And I have several volumes in that series, and it's A to Z. So what I'll do is I'll go through all my records, and what I'll do is I'll read from that particular series, and that series goes from A to Z. It's entitled Infinitive is Relative. Right now I'm looking at this is ebook U. Now the ebooks are 99 cents, and maybe it's to my advantage that I read from my ebooks, because my reading audience only needs $1, and you can just purchase the ebook. The thing is, I think that my reading does not give the ebook justice, because if I'm looking at the ebook, it's all of those ebooks that I produced under this series. Infinitive is Relative. Those are colorful books. There's a lot of artwork, and I think that my reading does not give the ebook its justice. So I would suggest, it's only 99 cents. It's only $1. I'll read, give you an idea of what goes on in those ebooks, and then maybe when you get a chance, you could just go on and purchase a 99 cents ebook. This gives me a chance to advertise my ebooks and my other books. I think I'll read as many passages from my ebooks first, and then maybe I'll move on to my novels and my other type of books. But it gives me a chance to let my reading audience know what type of writing I'm doing. It makes it easier if you're interested in purchasing any of my books by tuning into this my network. You should find an easy way to order a book. Now, when I look at my ebooks, they're quite colorful. The 99 cents doesn't give them justice, but if you purchase the book, you get colorful pictures, all type of artwork, which you would probably like. And I think when you look at the ebook, you get the full message that I'm trying to give. Now, this reading is from ebook U, and I'll begin my reading of ebook U. In heaven 5, here, here. This is where you see him, she, it. Okay, what's going on here? I'm talking about God. And here you're on heaven 5. I'll continue to read. This is where you see God. the real creator of the universes and all and everything, the totality of existence, this is where you see and know everything. Oh, this is the most magnificent of all the heavens. There are no words or syllogisms that can make this event realizable in the human form. It is even difficult for the Martian to conceive. Do not try to explain this event, because nothing in the human form is capable or able of comprehending this event. Then there is heaven 6. Now you have seen God in heaven and have been exposed to all the realities. Then what? You have been on a supersonic bird that had visited all eternity. Both the 6th heaven is more sublime than the 5th. Its sublimity is so acute that there are no words to describe its attributes. It leads to the 7th heaven. No Martian or human semantic descriptions can detail or explain heaven 7, except at this point in space, you are at the highest point of existence. To waver from this point leads to hell. There are many hells. The worst is the worst that can be. Hell is the only place in existence where no one nor anything, absolutely no one desires this experience. Hell can be found in some of the black holes in space, where every imaginable experience of pain and suffering occurs. There are perhaps many hells in the infinitely deep black holes, but the Martian being only knows about the first space in hell. The other spaces are too terrible to conceive, although there must be at least 7 if we are to accept the law of opposites. So, what do we know of space 1 in the black hole of doom? Pain is constant. Suffering is eternal. Once you enter first space of hell, there's no turning back, no exit. There's no comfort. There's no peace. Pain and suffering increase to a high level at every moment of existence. There's no relief. One would think, that is, in the human psychic, that pain is no longer pain once it is experienced habitually. This is not the case in the first space of the black hole of hell, because pain and suffering have infinite attributes which keep redefining. This means the moment one pain becomes bearable, another attribute is introduced, and it is more painful than the previous one. Okay, this is book U in the series, the series of Infinitive is relative. And as I said before, each book has its own story. It's 26 volumes now. And each volume, all of the stuff is not way out. Some of the stuff is really down to earth. But I'm experimenting with writing. And that's why, see, as I read from my ebook, my ebook was written for you to see rather than for me to read it to you. Because it's more than the words that come from my mouth, but it's the other type of graphics that's used to describe what I'm actually talking about. I'm talking about hell. I'm talking about going to hell. And the thing is, one thing, it's the thought of that eternal suffering or that eternal pain. You know, sometimes we can get pain. I describe the different degrees of pain. Sometimes you can get pain, and it's so painful that if the pain is habitual, then you become accustomed to it. But in hell, you cannot get accustomed to the pain, because as you get accustomed to the pain and suffering, it increases more. So basically, in this particular ebook, I'm talking about heaven and hell. But in this book, I'm fiction out of my mind. This takes place in some parts of it takes place in hell. It goes. Okay, here's something. Okay, I'll read some more from the same particular volume, and this is volume U. Job's thoughts lingered on the question of what should be done. Why did this happen to him? What had he done for such a burden to be incorporated into his psychic? Suddenly, the lights came up. Rick and Tyree were in full embrace. Joe stared at them. Then he said, "Are you guys one of them?" He's talking about this guy. Okay, this particular book deals with the real situation of human existence, and it deals with another aspect of human existence where the intrusion of a Martian comes in an interaction with modern human beings. And we go into, see, the Martian's idea has an idea of hell. The Martian says there are 7 hells. There are 7 hells. Humankind is burdened by sociology, which accounts for how earthlings relate to each other in the social setting. Politics, economics, and human passion contribute to the downfall and destruction of advanced cultures. Man will never be God. Mankind has been defined and confined within certain limits. Science is man's aspiration, but sociology is man's curse. That's all in this particular volume U. So I would suggest that you purchase volume U. There are 26 volumes under that title, infinitive is relative. This is MUSAU MattmeachamJR signing